Alright folks, so The Courier, a bit of a Cold War spy drama sort of, dropped recently, and let's talk about it. Alright folks, so I'm just going to dive right in. The Courier stars Benedict Cumberbatch, and you'd be hard pressed to find him giving a bad performance. So of course he turns in a great performance here. And Jessie Buckley as well. She really stole the show for me. I thought she was probably the best of the cast. Great stuff. I haven't seen her in much. I might have to seek out some more stuff that she's done. But in general, great job from all of the cast. So one of my favorite genres is definitely historical dramas, and the Cold War era in particular is something I find very fascinating, just because the spies, the dilemma between the two, and just how close we came to destruction in general, just the wiping out of humanity. But so an era I like, and of course that applies here. But I must say I was a little underwhelmed, just a little bit. I'll say, unfortunately, I don't really find, I know it's a true story and whatnot, but I don't find the main character particularly interesting, because it seems like he's another archetype of just an ordinary guy who is forced to do something extraordinary. And he's just a businessman, and he has to become a spy. And I've seen it before, and I'm not sure it's done excellently here, and that's sort of a theme with this film in general. Does it sufficiently? Does it even great? It does a really good job of all the things it's going for, but nothing new is being said in the process. I'll say everything before Greville, I believe is the main character's name, everything before he actually becomes the Courier, which if I had to guess is maybe 30 minutes in, is pretty uninteresting. Just regular businessman stuff, and I was having a hard time. I like the era, I like the setting, but there's no actual intrigue. The plot is not moving along up until you get to that point. It's all set up. And again, nothing new in that setup particularly defined, just setting up the idea that he's ordinary, must do something extraordinary. You have a little reference to The Hunt for Red October in there. If you've seen the movie and you caught it, let me know. But of course, I think Penkovsky is his name, talks about wanting to retire to Montana, which I forget the guy's name, but Alan, oh no, I call him Alan because that was his character in Jurassic Park. Or is that his name? I don't know. But Jurassic Park doctor, whatever. All right, you get what I'm trying to say. I'm going to throw the clip up.
Then I will live in Montana. And I will marry a round American woman and raise rabbits. And she will cook them for me. And I will have a pickup truck. Or possibly even a recreational vehicle. And drive from state to state. Do they let you do that?
Yes.
No papers?
No papers. State to state.
But he talks about retiring to Montana, which is what the guy in Hunt for Red October did. And then, spoiler alert for that movie, he dies in that movie after talking about the hunt for, about retiring in Montana. Because every time you watch a movie and this character is talking about how much they want to achieve this one goal, you can know it's not going to end well. So it was at that moment that I knew that their little escape plan wasn't exactly going to go as planned. So I talked about how it doesn't really do anything interesting or new. Interesting for sure. Nothing new in terms of story, but even in technique as well, I didn't notice anything particularly new. There were some cool cinematography, some cool shots, and even that was pretty sparse. But a satisfactory Cold War film. Doesn't rise to any great achievements. I had fun with it. You might as well. I just love this era. I love historical dramas. It was pretty much impossible for this film or any film like this to not be a hit with me, just because I love so many elements of it working, but didn't impress me as a whole. So folks, with that said, I think The Courier is a solid B. The Courier with Benedict Cumberbatch, set in the Cold War. Courier, Cold War. What was the third one? Cold War, Courier, Cumberbatch. If it were a C, that would make sense. But it's a B. So, the Benedict B. B for The Courier. Wow, that was a ramble. Alright folks, so that's my review of The Courier. Check out some of the other videos on this channel. Subscribe, hit the bell button, because I'm doing new releases. Every week I review what's coming out that week that's interesting. So, if you want to see that, go ahead. Click the bell. YouTube will tell you. It does the hard work for me. right? It tells you when I upload, and you just get to watch. I make it for you, you watch. Bada bing, bada boom. I've been EDPC Reviews. You've been amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.